Okay, next we're going to practice solving using the quadratic formula. So you must know the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x equals the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, and all of that is divided by 2 times a. Now before I can use this, our equation must be written in the correct format where it equals 0. So I need to subtract my 10 from both sides so that this equation will now be in the right order. This is called a standard form. So now I need to solve or label my A, my B, and my C. This 6 is my A. The x term here in the middle, my B, is negative 11. Because this is minus 11, B will be negative 11. C is my constant here on the end, and it is negative 10. Now, I need to keep going with my problem. I've got to plug these values in to the quadratic formula. So I'm going to slide up just a little bit. So x equals the opposite of negative 11, because it says the opposite of b, so that's positive 11, plus or minus the square root of negative 11 squared minus 4 times my a value of 6 times my c value of negative 10, and all of that is divided by 2 times 6. So I now, need to slide up a little bit, don't I? Here we go. So now I need to simplify this. So I'm going to get x is equal to 11 plus or minus the square root of something. Now, here is where I would put this in the calculator. I would take my calculator. Let me see if I can slide this up just a little higher and fit my calculator in underneath it. And type this in. Oh, maybe not. There we go. I would type in my calculator, parenthesis, negative 11 squared minus 4 times 6 times negative 10. You'll notice I typed it in exactly like I have it written on the paper. And that gives me 361. So 361 goes underneath my radical over 12. Okay? So now I need to simplify. Well, 361, I believe, is a perfect square. Let's make sure. Second square root, 361, and it is 19. So I have x equals 11 plus or minus 19 over 12. This is two problems. The plus or minus is two problems that I need to work. So I need to rewrite my equation.
Haley Bowen, please come to the main office.
Excuse us. I need to rewrite this as two equations. 11 plus 19 divided by 12, and 11 minus 19 divided by 12. This gives me 30 over 12, which reduces to 5 over 2. This gives me negative 8 over 12, which reduces to negative 2 over 3. These would be my two solutions for my original problem of 6x squared, minus 11x equals 10. I receive 2 solutions. This is how you use the quadratic formula. You must know the quadratic formula. X equals the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.